God created male so that they are masculine, so that they have male energies around, masculine energies around. But the rulers of the world, the people who run the world, the people who are associates of the devil, want men to be feminine. They start this by training people how to raise men. And they believe that by doing so, it's easy for them to rule the world, which is very, very true. A feminine male or a man who is feminine, it is easy to control. They can never question bad leadership. They can never question bad rulership. They can never question why the world is running in a certain way. They are easy for them to accept change without questioning. Even in companies, they fear a lot. And even in marriages, they can never stand up when things go bad. When marriages start failing, when there is difficult time in marriages, at homes, maybe there is hunger, there is lack of school fees, something is wrong, this male will prefer divorce than standing up for their own families. When there is theft, maybe at the streets, somebody can be beaten and this man will run away because they don't have that masculine energies. When they are very young, these boys, when they are trying to resist their parents will tell them, no, you have to go this way. Because the parents don't know that they are being led by the devil through so-called education to rise or to grow up these children to be feminine. When they try to do something which looks dangerous, their parents will say no. At school, when they do something wrong, and when the teachers want them to be punished, they are told don't punish them. They were told things are supposed to be soft. When they are rejected by their girlfriends, they want to commit suicide. They want to kill those girlfriends. And a feminine man or a man who has been raised like a girl will never live together with an empowered woman. Because the world wanted women to be empowered, but men never to be empowered. But there should have been balance. But this thing can be corrected even before one generation is over. A boy must be empowered and a girl must be empowered. So that when they grow up, these girls and boys, they know how to handle each other. So that you have a modern woman and a modern man. Rather than having an empowered woman being married by a feminine male. It is very, very dangerous in families. And that's how the devil wants. They want marriages to break away. They are teaching girls that it's not a must for them to be married. They are teaching boys that you have to marry a girl who has money. Even in the Bible, when Eve came, Adam never asked Eve, what have you brought on the table? But currently, men are told never marry a woman who doesn't bring something on the table. It looks nice, it looks modern, but be very careful, especially if you're not married, or even if you're married, be very careful when you're handling such people or such situations. And if you're such a man and you know yourself, there are a lot of books you can read about it. You don't know how you're behaving that way. You can start with a book called Master Your Emotions. You know why you're behaving that way and it's easy for you to change.